All right, this is Break On Through by The Doors. We're going to start out with this. So what we got there is we wait a little bit for the organ to get started up, and then we pop in with this 12th fret E string down to the open E string. We're going to be in the E minor pentatonic scale, so we're going to have, so that's 2 to open on the D string, and then we're going to go 2 on the A string. So we got, so we go from that B note, 2nd fret A string, 2 E notes on that 2nd fret D string, and then we go B to open D. And we're back to the slide. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1. So let's try to count that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have a D5 chord. We got the D string and the 2 and the 3, kind of muting the bottom one there. So we got D, 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 and then we're into this new riff. Okay, so that's how those two parts connect. So we have the D5, and that was after 4 of that other riff. So 2 was the intro, 2 was the verse, then we have the D5 chords, and then we have that riff. So it's open to 3 on the E string, and then O, 1, 2 on the A, and O, 1, 2 on the D, and then O, 2, O on the G, and then 2, O, 2 on the D. So it's 3 times, and then the last one just goes to give you time to kind of go back to that. So you want to try that riff? 3, 4. And then the last one. So let's do 4 more of those. That's going to be like 2 setting up a verse and 2 for the verse, and back into the D5 chords, and then back into this riff that we did, this chorus riff with the hammer-ons and stuff. So let's try those 4 times on that A riff again. We're going to start in, the 4th beat. We hit the slide down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. D. Riff. So we did that one 3 times that time, and then we get into a really long organ solo. We end up doing this A riff 20 times. So let's just do it 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. D. Hammer-ons. So we do that one 3 times, and then we're going to have... Okay, so that's kind of a repeat of the same thing. 0-3, 0-1-2, 0-1-2. So we stack them up back to back kind of quick on that one. And then we're going to move up into, this is a E7 or E7 raised 9 shape. We're going to do it up on the octave. And you can kind of put a 12th fret E note in there. So you could either kind of just do the chord and try to do the answers like boom, check, boom, check, stuff like that. Or you could try to put that bass note in there. and have 14, 13, 15, 15 down here. Okay, so it gets into a thing like that 4 times, and you get your D chord again. And then we got the hammer-on riff twice. And then now we have... Okay, so that one's going to go 0-3, 0-1, 2, 0-2. And we do that 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we have like a kind of a weird little added riff. So this is as close as I can kind of figure it out. It's 0, 2, 3, 4 on the G string, and then 6 to 7 to 5, and then... Okay, so there's like 9 of those unison bends. You got 5th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret, 3rd string. Okay, so that's basically it for Break On Through by The Doors. Let's look at those riffs again. A 1, 2, 3. Okay, it kind of repeats all that stuff. Then you get in the... Do that 4 times, get your D. 2 times. Okay, now I got a couple bonus riffs for you. This is the riff from Hello, I Love You. It's gonna go. Okay, so we have the A octave, 5th on the E string, 7 on the D string, 2 hits each. Same thing, down 2 frets on the G. And then A string. Do a little hammer on that 5 to 7 on the A. Back to the 5, and then go 2, 3, 2, 0. You can do hammer on and pull offs. To the F sharp, the 2 on the E string. So we got 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got one more bonus riff for you here. We got Roadhouse Blues, the beginning riff. We got... Okay, so what we have is bump, ba, bump, ba, bump, ba. 5, 6, 7 hammer on. So 3, 4. So all we do is do the same. We do the same stuff with the E. And we just jump down to the A string for the 5, 6, 7. So 2, 3, 4. All right, a little bit on the Doors. Hope you all dug that. Got a tab with this. We'll talk to y'all soon.